If I ever got into the situation where I had to choose between two emotionally damaged boys who made a habit out of smirking and standing indecently close to me, I would simply not choose either of them. Rest in peace to every single YA protagonist, but I am different. Hello everybody! So now we've gotten that out of the way and it's clear that I'm smarter than everybody else, we can get on with the review. This month's review is about two books from a series which is actually popular in the mainstream at the moment. The Inheritance Games and its sequel, The Hawthorne Legacy. It's basically described as a modern-day mystery Cinderella. Teenage Avery is suddenly bestowed billions of dollars, literally billions, like they literally just say billions, and has to figure out why on earth anybody in their right mind would do that. So according to the will, Avery has to live in Hawthorne Mansion for a year, or else she will lose everything. There she finds out that not only did the man who left her the money have 4 grandsons, he also left clues as to why he did such a strange thing. Dodging angry relatives, avoiding the press, and figuring out how to live the life of a billionaire, Avery uncovers more and more of the dark, ugly secret behind Tobias Hawthorne's legacy. That would have been such a great summary if I had known how to pronounce his name. Most of the discoveries could also function as a caution against premarital sex, unfaithfulness, and polygamy, because yes, it's that kind of family. Obviously, being rich immediately makes you leave your wife. That is a fact. If you want to know my sources are myself, so I'm obviously very trustworthy, okay? So, first, the mystery itself. It was interesting, although personally I was a lot more interested in how the man got all that money and which organizations his company was funding exactly, because at some point they do say that he funds a lot of charities. Personally, if I were Avery, I would first of all just check where on earth are we getting money from, because billions of dollars is a lot. Second of all, where are we sending money to? Because, I don't know, I would just like to know what is happening to now my money, okay? Either way, the mystery hinged mostly on extramarital babies and broken hearts, to be honest. The main point of the book was that Tobias Hawthorne, the man who gave Avery all the money, absolutely loved puzzles. Not only that, he's angry at his family for something and is using the inheritance as a way to get back at them. At first it seems as if Avery is just an innocent bystander who got roped into the proceedings, but in the second book her role in the mystery is revealed. I didn't like the mystery of the second book as much because it felt less like a puzzle. The whole plot felt a lot more like a dramatic soap series. I wasn't very pleased with how sexuality was dealt with in this book. As I said, free love abounds. In some cases it is rewarded with pain and years of hassle, but there are other cases where it does not. There was also a lesbian relationship which I would have gladly done without, and honestly I would also gladly have done without the 2 girls. And I was of that opinion before I ever found out about them dating, okay? They were just annoying. The protagonist also spends a large part of the books mooning over 2 boys, Jackson and Grayson. And all of the fans are like, I'm Team Jackson, I'm Team Grayson. Like I said, I am Team neither of them. Their personalities are completely different, and the main thing we are told in their encounters are that they make Avery feel good and that they are hot. Perfect. All we are looking for in a boy is muscles and stinky breath. Anyway, worst of all was the scene where Avery's friend wakes her up in the middle of the night to inform her that Jackson is in the hot tub, you know? And any sane person obviously would turn around and go back to sleep like, okay, he's in the hot tub outside, good for him. It is in the middle of the night, it is cold, I am tired. I don't care, let him brood. But, not Avery. She puts on her bathing suit and joins him. And she had not, in fact, up to this point, she had not tried to go swimming in that bathing suit at any point in the preceding weeks, even though the house has its own swimming pool. So she goes bathing for the first time because there is a hot boy in the tub. Avery, you're pathetic. Sorry, that is sad, okay? Anyway, at center point, Avery and the boys play strip bowling, where you take off articles of clothing if you miss. So healthy and normal. Another problem was Avery's best friend, Maxine, who was apparently religious. We find that out in the second book. There was nothing up to that point that made me think she was even remotely morally decent, so religious was a whole shock to me. According to Avery, Maxine takes her religion very seriously and might even go on a mission trip, even though it's not very clear whether she's going on a mission trip because she cares about the mission or because she wants to get away from her parents, who are portrayed as the worst people in history, except they never do anything that is really that bad. So I didn't like Maxine at all. She kept on swearing, but like with different words, so we would get ridiculous words like mother faxing, goat dram, and beach. Like, so... So Maxine does this so her mother doesn't realize she's swearing. She does it in the presence of her mother, and that just makes me think her mother is phenomenally stupid. Sorry, if you don't notice that you're... Anyway, later Maxine sends nudes to a boy, which is yet another very healthy and normal thing to do, and when her parents find this out, they take away her phone. Obviously, because she's an idiot. But this is seen as a terribly unjust thing of them, because basically in the book it is seen as if sending pictures like that to a boy are normal things to do. It's just bad if the boy spreads them. So they don't even see the thing that she did as bad, okay? They're just like, well, the boy was just the loser. Anyway, then their parents take away the phone. Everybody's like, oh, you have such strict parents. How unfair of them that they take away your phone. And Avery's lawyer secretly sends Maxine a new phone. I feel for these parents, honestly. Other than that, Maxine was the friend I mentioned who decided it was a good idea to send Avery off to a nighttime hot tub in her revealing bathing suit. And she's constantly trying to get Avery to hook up and go to bed with the boys. So Maxine was tiresome. Other than that, I don't have much to say about the books. They were entertaining. But if you're a Christian, I'd say the immorality makes it a waste of time. There was just so many better books you could read. Not recommended. Anyway, that was it. I am now going to go back to doing my school because I did not finish yet and it is already 4:10. Anyway, that was it. If you liked the video, there are some more coming up. I am planning on making reviews of Daughter of the Moon Goddess, The Heir in Despair. Some people keep asking me to read some books by Brandon Sanderson, so I might. If there's any book you would like me to read and review, you can put them in the comments. I'm not saying I will read them, okay, because I have a long list of books that I'm never reading, but you can always try, okay? So, yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!